Hey guys, welcome. Glad you're here. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the live stream. It is Sunday Fun Day in the Philippines, Baloy Beach in the Philippines, as you can see in the background. Um, I hope the video is going out well. Let me take a quick look here. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like it's freezing a little bit. I don't know what is wrong with my internet today, but I'm very sorry. The upload is really, really bad. So I hope you can at least hear me. Um, Let me just take a quick look here. Yeah, so the I'm watching it on my YouTube channel, and the audio is going out well, but the video is kind of choppy. For some strange reason, my internet is not working well today. The When I do the speed test, normally I get 900 download and 800 upload. Today I'm getting 900 download and 50 upload. And for a live stream, I need upload. So that's the problem. Alex, good morning, buddy. Thank you so much for joining, taking the time to join us today. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. What a great week on the channel. Let me tell you, I have been, let me turn on the fan. It's getting hot in here. It is hot in the Philippines, but it is hotter on the channel. What I did was I started doing some video editing. You're going to see those videos coming up. When are they going to come up? So I did 2 or 3 video edits, like where I actually edit videos and I do, new camera, text, and transitions, and made it, really, really trying to learn how to edit. So the first edited video will come out next week, May 24. And where's the cooking video? Yeah. So, oh no, May 15th, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow will be the cooking video. So showing my cook and the food she makes. So that'll be my first edited video. But because I do videos well in advance, I make videos about 2 or 3 weeks in advance so that my YouTube manager can work on the search engine optimization and on the thumbnail. So I've made a whole bunch of videos in advance, but I've started this new editing. So as you guys know who are on my channel, and thank you for joining, Alex, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, as sort of say. Alex, since you're here, just ask me any question you want, all right? I was more than happy to answer any questions that you think people might be interested in watching, because I don't know what it is. A lot of my viewers will watch this live stream later on in the week, which I truly appreciate. I see the analytics, but what happened to the channel is I was watching some of these online YouTube, how to improve your channel, blah, blah, blah. And, there were some of them were like, how to use shorts. And I'm kind of lazy. I don't really want to do all of that work, but I posted a couple of shorts and they blew up like 2,000 views in 24 hours. So I started making all of these shorts. Normally I post videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I do the live stream on Sunday. So what I did is on my off days, I used to post a short on Saturdays, and it was okay. It gets a little traction. But now I'm starting to do shorts every day. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So I have published a whole bunch of shorts and they have gone viral. Not viral in my in my channel, because again, I'm a small channel. So you'll see some changes to the channel. I'm going to focus a little bit more on content, try to be a little bit more focused, except for the live stream. Live stream is just, ad lib. I have some topics written down that I want to talk about, but as usual, anyone who wants to talk, ask questions can. So, I started the channel 4 years ago, 2018, I think, just for fun, for when I was at the club. And then after COVID, I developed, let's see how much fun I can have with this and talk about retirement. And as most of you know, I'm doing this for fun, for a digital diary of what my life is like. And I did get a constructive criticism yesterday from someone. Let me just give a shout out to the writer, and that was David Doe 7530 on my last video, because he's correct. He said that my video was all over the place. I wasn't really clear. And I agree and disagree, okay? So I agree that I don't script my videos, I just talk, okay? But number two, I disagree because my video, I'm not a travel vlogger. I'm not here to tell you what you should do. I'm talking about my situation, how I am living this retirement life. And if you want to follow along in that life, then that's your choice. But I'm giving examples of real world examples. I'm giving examples of, if you come here, this is what will happen. So that's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully those of you who appreciate it will appreciate it. Those of you who don't, I'll try and do better. So I do apologize because I do tend to ramble on a lot, but I like talking, and hopefully over the course of that one video and the series of videos and vlogs, I can relay pertinent information, or it's just entertainment. Just entertainment. One of my friends, Don, he is from, he's a Canadian friend of mine that I met from Korea. And sorry, it's work, always work. He was, I did a video comparing the different places around the world to retire. And he was talking about Siem Reap in Cambodia. It's true. I've had friends who live there. It's so cheap, like insanely cheap. But there's no beach. And the one thing I really love is having a beach. Pool, I don't like going in pools because everybody pisses in the pool. Everybody. I don't care who you are, what you say, especially if there's kids around. I don't like it. I don't like swimming pools. I don't remember the last time in Sri Lanka, I was in a swimming pool because the ocean there is difficult to get into the ocean because of where I live is the undercurrent, undertow. And I had another person comment, Mr. Wackadoodles, commenting on how ugly the beach was. Well, this is not a premier beach. This is not a premier destination. Although the beach is dirty because of the volcano. The volcano that exploded here in Mount Pinatubo dumped meters of ash all over the place. So the beach will never be white sand ever again. Never. Maybe in decades to come, in the century or something like that. But we're talking meters of ash fell on this beach, you know. So, and it's not, you know, it's not a government beach or a resort beach. It's a public beach. They don't clean it. But I am really impressed at how clear the water is. How clear the water is. I go in the water all the time. It's not the cleanest water in the world because of this is a city, but it's nice. I like it. Alex, again, thank you for being such a huge supporter. I really, truly appreciate it. You and Terry and a few others commenting every day on all my videos. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. It just makes me feel so good. I think of you guys when I'm making the videos. So I'm talking basically to you. You inspire me to do better. I had another, going back to some of the other comments that I had. And today's topic is going to be, you know, how to have a good, healthy retirement. This is basically where my channel is kind of going, is how do you get to a healthy retirement? How do you get to a happy retirement? Okay. And this is what I'm doing. This is not a self-help. This is how I'm going to get to a healthy retirement. And maybe I'll give some advice, but the advice will be based on my experiences and the things I've seen. Okay. I'm not the expert, but I am a real world example. So Philo Joe told me that on my video of which one is better to retire in Thailand or the Philippines or Sri Lanka or whatever. And he was recommending any place but Canada because of the cost of living. And I think that this is one of the most major things to retirement. We all are conditioned by the government and the banks to save for your retirement, and then an extra savings so that you can have enough money to spend that money. I'm doing the opposite. I'm saving and living off the interest, and then the capital is growing to offset inflation. So I have a number that I have to have saved. Okay. And the interest rate in Sri Lanka right now is 22%. It will never go below 10%. Never. Not in the next decade. Okay. So even at 10%, I have a number. That number will give me enough money to pay for my life monthly, insurance, like medical insurance, and travel per year. I will have enough money to do that, and extra to put back into the savings. So my savings will never go down. My savings will actually go up to offset inflation. And the fact that my healthcare costs are going to increase by 10 times as I get older. Right now, my healthcare costs are going to, I haven't bought healthcare, are going to cost me about $4,000 a year. When I'm in my 70s or 80s, it's going to cost me about $38,000 a year. So it's like over $3,000 or $4,000 a month just for healthcare. But I'm going to pay for it because, you know, what else do I, by that time, I'll have so much money in my bank account, it won't matter, right? So this is how I'm projecting my life. And I'm earning money in a high salary country and spending it in a low cost of living country. That's the only way to do it. And I have no other expenses. I don't have children. I don't have family. I don't have any of those other expenses. And I have no debt. That's the important thing. So, I mean, I've talked about this till I'm blue in the face, but this is just my story. All right, Alex, what are you saying here? Let's see. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, you're asking how I decide where I'm going. Well, I also decide on how much money I have in the bank and what do I want to do? Do I want to spend that money or invest that money? And I have decided that for the rest of 2023, I'm not traveling. Well, I mean, it's almost over. I'm going home in July, and the travel bug won't hit me for about 6 months. And that'll take me into January of 2024. And I think I mentioned this before. My brother is making plans to come to Sri Lanka in January, February of 2024. And he's also planning on going to India, which is something I would like to do, and visit some of my friends from Korea, one of my best friends, who lives who returned home to India, and I'd like to visit him. So, and if my brother's coming for 1 month, 2 months, I want to hang out with him because he normally only comes for a week or 2 weeks. But if he's going to stay for a month or longer, I want to hang out with him. So, which means I won't be traveling in October, November of 2023, or in January, February, March of 2024, because I'm going to be spending that money on traveling with him. So that negates any traveling in 2024. And I would like to kickstart my savings and just like, because when I travel, I spend about $5,000 on a month of travel, because I like to, the most expenses accommodation and flights, because I like to fly business class. I could sacrifice if I plan on flying to Thailand from Sri Lanka, because it's only 3 hours, but I'm just such a princess. I just love flying. So to answer your question, I'm not going to look at any of those things. I'm going to look at my personal things. First, how much money do I have to spend? Should I spend it or should I save it? Realistically, I will probably travel at the end of 2024. And since I've done the Philippines and I haven't done Thailand, I will do 1 or 2 months in Thailand in probably February 2025. I don't think I want to do October, November 2024, because if I like it too much and I can find a good place and cheap and, logistically, if I want to stay longer, then it's not possible, because I do like to come home for Christmas. And the cost of living increases during the holiday season when you're overseas. So if I go in February, March, I could stay till April, May, or even June before the rainy season. So yeah, I do look at the weather. I stay away from traveling during the rainy season. I actually have written down in Google Notes the rainy season for all the countries. So Philippines is June to November. Thailand is July till October, and Sri Lanka is May till September. South Korea is June to July, August. So if I was to travel, I would be in Sri Lanka from June to September. October, November, I would go to Thailand. November till April, I would be in the Philippines. May and June, I would do South Korea. I've already written down when is the best time to travel and where to follow the rainy season. Now, the rainy season in Thailand and Philippines is not the same as most other places. It is kind of like the rainy season right now. The mornings are sunny and hot. In the afternoon, around 4 p.m., it starts to rain. And then it clears up. So yesterday, I was in the water from 11 o'clock till 2 or 3. It got cloudy. Yeah, to 2:30. I came home. It started raining. I took a nap. Woke up at 6. That was a nice nap. Woke up at 6, so I took like a 3-hour nap. Woke up at 6, took a shower, went out, clear as bell. We could see stars and everything. Went out for dinner last night. Had a really nice dinner with a new friend that I met. He is an American. He's actually been here since February, and he lives just down the road. He's got 2 dogs, big dogs, and I met him on the beach a couple days ago, and I saw him again yesterday, and we just hung out all day, started talking, had lunch, and we were talking about apartments, and he needed a new apartment, so I took him around, and he moved in right across the street right away. He moved in, and he said, I'm going to spend another month here. He's like me. He's a little bit older than me, but he's sold his business in the United States. He's got a ton of money, and he's just traveling, looking for a place to stay. This is his first time outside of the Western Hemisphere. He's done the Caribbean, Mexico. He's from California. So he's done all of that, but he's never been outside, and he's always heard about the Philippines for diving. So he came here to dive and do all of that, but he's fallen in love with it. So, and we're the same. He's single, no kids, nothing, no debt, and he's just looking for a place to settle down. So we really hit it off, like same mindset. So really cool guy, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, you know, likes to talk to girls. So we get along real well there. So, you know, I'm telling him my story of the last 10 years, and he's like really interested in that. So yeah, healthy retirement, happy retirement. I'm thinking I will sacrifice one travel to build up my nest egg a little bit quickly, because Sri Lanka is recovering faster than what I thought. And the interest rates are coming down a little bit faster than what I thought. So I'd like to take advantage of the higher interest rates now, obviously, when I have less money, than later on when the interest rates will be lower and I have more money. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to build up a little nest egg. And I miss my parents. I mean, today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone's mother. All right, all the best. You know, we did have some bad news in the local community here. One of my friends, her mother passed away today, which is really sad. You know, you can't, you know, even though, you know, your parents will pass away one day, it's not easy, even though they've lived a full life. Like, you know, if my parents pass away, I won't be sad, because they have lived a overly full life. I mean, into their 80s, that is a complete life. You know, to see your kids grow up and to live a full life and do everything you wanted to do. What more could you ask for? And she's religious. She believes, you know, she's going to her belief, and my father believes he's going to his belief. They're going to be happy on their deathbed because they believe in their future, in their afterlife. So I shouldn't be upset or happy. I will just miss them. But, you know, up until last year, I never saw them. So it's, you know, I talk to them, but it's text messaging or video. It's not that physical connection. So, yeah, morbid conversation. Let's move on. So Ian Gusida 6221 commented on where to live, and he said Davao is cheaper and they have gated communities, and those are places to go. Another place I heard is Damugute. I can never pronounce some of these names in the Philippines, and I'm very sorry. Dumaguete is a city in the southern part of the Philippines, and I heard that that's really good. But then my new friend who I met, he said he didn't like it too much. So I kind of agree with his opinion because his mindset is the same as mine. So I kind of take his opinion seriously of why he didn't like it. Terry, always giving positive comments. Oh, I did a video with, before we do that, Alex is, yes, you know, we're getting all to that age where people are passing away, you know, high school friends. You know, I'm 55. It's time for those people to start, for people around you, hopefully not myself, you know, to start to pass away. I mean, it's not an easy thing. So, you know, what can you do? Well, you know, I am going to what's my point? I really need to kick into gear my health. I eat healthy and I try to live healthy, but I don't exercise enough. So what did I do? Well, I talked about this before, and you need to make a contract with yourself. You need to put it in your calendar. And what I did was I went to ChatGTP and I said, create a workout plan for someone over 50 to lose weight, specifically in the belly, over 5 weeks with no equipment. And it came up with this great plan, 2 days a week. And I copied and pasted that plan into my calendar. So I actually have on Tuesday workout, 1 hour, and in the calendar is 5 sets of 20 jumping jacks, 3 sets of 10 push-ups, and 3 sets of 20 body weight squats. The jumping jacks I can do, the squats I can do, the push-ups, that's going to be really hard. 10 push-ups, 30 push-ups, 3 sets of 10. I'll probably be able to do 1.5, probably. And then on the 5th week, it's much harder. Planks and stuff. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. When you write something down, you are making a contract with yourself. So if you make a contract with yourself, you visually see that you're only cheating yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm planning on doing. All right. So let's take a look at one of the other things. RGVK6KG commented a constructive criticism on one of my older videos, things I wish I knew before coming to Sri Lanka. And it was a tongue-in-cheek video. That was an old video from over a year ago. Commented that disagrees with a lot of what I'm saying and the style in which I'm doing. And I said, and he said, you know, he's a regular travel and someone who goes over a lot of travel videos. I'm not a travel blogger. I don't attest to being a travel vlogger. I'm not interested in being a travel vlogger. If it happens, someone says, come and review my resort and stay here, great, I'll do that. And I'll make a concerted effort. But I'm not like these other guys who are like serious vloggers. I'm just relaying my experience, my story. This is my channel, my story. If you would like to share in my adventure, then join me. So I agree that my stories are not the best stories in the world, but I'm talking about my experience. A lot of these videos, you know, they glamorize or they give you the truth and the negative or whatever. I'm just showing you real life. This is how I'm living. I'm not a vlogger. I'm just a guy posting my diary. You guys can, you know, check it out. Alex is continuing. Thank you, Alex, for, you know, participating. I really like it. Yes. And Alex, it's true. You know, if you take care of your body will take care of you. And I'm coming to that realization now that I really need to kick it into gear. You know, I do a little jog and I'm like, I can't believe that, because I'm carrying a few extra kilos. You know, I need to lose, probably overall, to become healthy, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, okay? I'm not a doctor or anything, but I would like to get down to 70 kilos. I'm 85, 84 right now. So the normal diet exercise program, they say healthy to lose 1 kilo a week maximum. So 15 weeks. I can do it, you know, 1 kilo a month or 1 kilo a week. I got to look that up again. I think it's 1 kilo a month. No. It's 1 kilo a week. Anyway, I'll look it up. I just want to get down to a healthy weight, improve my cardio and my flexibility. I really want to, because I live a healthy lifestyle. I go to the doctor, I get blood tests, I get everything checked. Why is my chair crooked? Jesus Christ. I really got to fix this thing. The wheels, I don't know what's going on with them. Anyway, I go to the doctor, I get the blood checked, I get the cholesterol checked, the liver and kidneys, everything's working fine. I just need to improve the cardio and the flexibility. So that's, yeah, Alex, that's not, it's, you know, we know, Alex, we know that we got to take care of ourselves, yet we choose not to because we're lazy and ignorant. It's just, that's the honest truth. You know, you wouldn't drive your car 10,000 kilometers without changing the oil. You wouldn't do that. You feel stupid doing that. You wouldn't let your house go unpainted for 25 years. You wouldn't neglect maintenance on your water heater. Okay. You would never allow your water purifier filter to go beyond the recommended time. But why is it that we don't take care of our body? Preventative maintenance on your body. I don't understand that. And I am guilty, 100% guilty of doing that. And just because I'm lazy, you know, I could, if I wanted to, exercise 6 to 8 hours a day. I could if I wanted to, but I'm just lazy. I want to sit in front of the computer and surf YouTube and play video games or go sit on the beach. I could exercise on the beach and I try, but now what I've done is I've made a contract with myself and I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to do a video about it. I don't really feel comfortable showing my body in a video. Some people are doing that. I think I will, but I'm not going to post the video until 3 or 4 months from now when I'm completing the exercise program. So, you know, yeah. Some other people have been talking about my retirement video that I did a couple of weeks ago. Living for a dream. Posted a question about Subic Bay and Dumaguete, right? They were in the U.S. Navy and they're stationed here, and asking about condos and everything. Yes, there's lots and lots of apartments to rent, condos, everything. Emmanuel Finley 4049 said, anyone that says money doesn't buy you happiness doesn't know where to shop. This is true. Either you can buy luxury and make you feel good, or you can buy cost effective that saves you money, right? Peter Arnold 5962 said about my budget. He says, he's finding it hard to believe that the cost of living is so low. And it's true. If you wish to live like a local, I want to say it very carefully. If you don't want to eat frozen foods, if you don't want to eat McDonald's and Burger King and KFC every day, if you don't want to turn on the air conditioner 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 22 degrees Celsius, if you don't want to drink, smoke, if you don't want to drink Coca-Cola every day and just eat, rice and meat and fish and vegetables, then you can live a very cost-effective life. But when you try to bring your Western lifestyle here, then you're going to be paying more for that. If you want 1,000 square feet and it's just you, why? I have this room. That's all I need. This room and a bathroom. There's a huge living room and kitchen. Never use it. It's a waste of space. You guys have seen the video of my apartment, so you know how big it is. I'm gonna say this apartment is 1,000 square feet, 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, living room and kitchen and balcony. I need good windows, all right, a bathroom, a decent kitchen. What I mean decent is a fridge and a stove and a stove top, not even an oven. Counter space for a microwave and a toaster oven. That's it. And a decent sized fridge, not a mini fridge, a medium sized fridge, because I don't buy a ton of food, right? So my old apartment in Korea was the perfect size. I loved it. Now I couldn't live. I don't know if I could live in Korea in an apartment in a room. And I have done it before. I did it in Canada. I lived in a serviced apartment that was a hotel room. And it was nice. I even had 2 cats in that tiny space. But I mean, it was expensive. But because I lived in the city, I didn't need an apartment. I was always out. Here, because I'm working from home, right, I need that space. So Golf MB says I need a mic. Well, I but Tim gave me his very expensive blue, I don't know what kind of brand this is, but this is a really good microphone, he says, and hopefully the sound quality is a little bit better. So what else are we going to talk about? Oh, yeah. So in my editing, I have learned how to, what else do? Here we go. Background music. So turn that. There we go. So in my other videos, I used to play music and let the microphone pick it up, and it was always either too much or too little. But now I'm learning how to embed music. So in my videos, you'll see there is some music in the background, but it's not too much. Let's see, what's the sound? Yeah, so it sounds perfect. All right. So again, I'm really sorry about the video upload situation. It's a Sunday. What can I can't call anybody. They're not working. The customer technical support. At least it's working. That's the most important thing. Hopefully it'll fix itself by 7 o'clock because I have a class at 7 o'clock. So my plan for today, Sunday fun day. Well, I'm going to call my friend Dave, my new friend across the street. We're going to go for brunch. And then He'll bring his dogs. It is a little overcast. Yeah, it is a little overcast. So hopefully it won't rain too much. Otherwise, I got a new video game. I'm gonna play a video game and just chill out at home. But I haven't gone grocery shopping, and I think Monday I'm gonna have to go. I have breakfast and I have enough food for dinner on Monday, because if my cook doesn't come on Monday, because her mother passed away today, last night or today, so I told her husband, don't let her come. If she doesn't need to come, then take the time off, okay? So yeah, I just sent a message to him about that. If she doesn't come on Monday or next week, then on Tuesday I need to go grocery shopping and pick up some stuff for me. I have enough food probably to last me till Monday night. I have fruits and one dinner left. So Tuesday I don't work till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So Tuesday I'll get up and take care of that. Yeah, I'll take care of that on Tuesday. Go to the Walter Mart and get that taken care of. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. You guys will see the video on Monday. You'll see her cooking. And this is my maid who also cooks for me. So she is married to one of my friends, a British guy who lives here. And I met him through the motorcycle club I belong to. And he told me, yeah, my wife was more than happy to come and clean and cook, right? So I hired her for that. So you'll see the video of her tomorrow. And thank you very much for that, Alex. I appreciate it. And for all of those who will think about her. It's not easy, especially, it's so ironic that she passes on Mother's Day. It's not going to be a happy Mother's Day for her and her family. So I had one great question from FFF student regarding why did I quit a great job in Canada and become a freelancer and move to Sri Lanka and Thailand and Philippines? And they asked a really good question, and I was really impressed with the detail of this question. What should people do if they have no spouse and kids, but they're really old and have failing health? I would like to pursue the no anchors lifestyle, but if I were old and had failing health, it wouldn't be nice to be solo in life. Not that I would have kids just for that reason. Any suggestions how to deal with that if we ever find ourselves in that situation? Well, and here's the key thing. Do you get married and have children just to have a nursemaid when you get old? Someone to take care of you? Well, what if your kids don't live near you? What if your wife doesn't want to, what if your wife gets sick first and then you get sick? So it's a lot of what ifs. You can't guarantee anything. What if your kids hate you? What if you hate your kids? Well, that's why in life, we all know this. You can only take care of yourself. You can only trust in yourself. So, which is why I'm going to be doing a video on this in the next few months, because I'm going to be doing this in Sri Lanka, is I am researching long-term old age healthcare. My parents are adamant about this. You can't get healthcare over the age of 70. I've found healthcare right up to 100 years. Okay. It's expensive. It's $38,000 a year. But if you have an income that is tied to interest like I do on my plan, like if I look at my, where is it? If I look at my I've told you guys before, I have a Excel spreadsheet that goes right up until it goes back in time 15 years, and it goes forward till the age of 100. And according to my retirement plan, if I put, sorry, let's stop the music. Sorry, it sounded like it was skipping. Again, it's my upload speed has got a problem. So if I put, let's say $100,000, and then I never put any more money in, that money will grow. And I should have $1 million by the time I'm 80. Okay. That is $8,000 a month in interest. If I'm spending $3,000 a month on healthcare, I still have $5,000 a month to spend on living. And I can hire a nursemaid. I can hire someone to pay them to come and wipe my butt, feed me, cook for me. Okay. I can pay. There are companies out there that have this service. I've looked into it for my parents. Okay. Where they come to the house, they exercise you, they feed you, they motivate you, they're nutritionists, they're nurses, and it's not expensive. In Sri Lanka, it's not expensive. Okay. So I would probably, to answer her question, I would probably hire someone to come to my home and take care of me. That's what I would do. A full-time live-in. Well, I would hire a maid and cook, live in. And then I would hire a nurse to come in every other day or something like that. I'll figure something out. My plan is to hire someone to do all of that work. I don't want to burden anyone with having to, worry about me or take care of me. I'll pay someone to do it. So, yeah, that was a great question, and that is a good, that is an excellent question, and I think a pretty decent answer. You have to think about living to be 100 years old, and who's going to take care of you? How much is it going to cost? Okay. Terry, again, commenting on some of my videos. Thank you very much, Terry. Sorry you couldn't make it today. I know you're going to watch this after, so thank you very much. Mickey Mouse 8945, thank you for your positive comment, commenting on how much they love the videos and that they're coming to the Philippines soon and visiting a city called Calibu. It's a great place. Enjoy. So to go back on my healthcare, I contacted a broker here in the Philippines, an American guy. And he is a broker. So he contacts a whole bunch of different healthcare providers. And he says the best one is Pacific Cross. So no matter where in the world I am, Pacific Cross will cover me. So I have to send, I have to pay for my thing and then send them the paperwork and then they reimburse me. Or if the hospital has a deal with Pacific Cross or connection, if they're a big enough hospital, they will take care of it directly with Pacific Cross. They have the communication system. And most modern hospitals do that. It's just easier because they get paid right away. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for emergency care only, especially since I'm figuring on living in Sri Lanka. I will want, like if I get hit by a car, if I have a heart attack or stroke, if I get cancer or some kind of organ transplant required or hip replacement or something like that, I want to be covered fully. Then I want to know, what are the costs for having my prescriptions taken care of? What's that surcharge? What are the costs of having my medical checkups? Now, I can pay for my prescriptions and I can pay for my medical checkups. I can pay for a deductible, right? So I can afford all of that. I could afford, let's say, for example, up to $5,000 a month in medical expenses. All right. So if that is the case, then that's the kind of coverage I want. Eye care and teeth care, I can pay for that out of pocket. It's not expensive. I don't want to have to pay a premium just to get dental, which I can just pay $12 to get my teeth cleaned. I don't need orthodontics. Eyeglasses and stuff like that, I can pay for those. That's not a big deal. It's a one-time cost every year or 2 years. Okay, teeth every 6 months, I can pay that. I don't need that covered by my medical. Prescriptions, I mean, I got to look at my prescriptions and see, you know, because I'm going to increase my prescriptions. I'm going to get more supplements and more things to help maintain my body. So I think prescriptions would be a good thing, but I don't need like the full coverage. And especially, you know, they say, you know, if you don't get US coverage in Singapore and Hong Kong, it reduces your rate. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never going there. I only want coverage in Sri Lanka, and I want travel coverage for Philippines and Thailand, because in South Korea, I already have my medical coverage. So I don't have to worry about it. Then what else? So according to the information I got from this broker, I can sign with him here in the Philippines and I'll still be covered in Sri Lanka. But I want to go back to Sri Lanka, do some more research on a local company there maybe. I did talk to someone and they made me go through physical tests. This company, no physical tests until I'm over 65. I'm only 54. So no physical tests. So my pre-existing condition, high blood pressure and cholesterol, not an issue. So I got to look at the pricing. I got to look at the service. I got to look at the reviews of the company, et cetera, et cetera. So this is something that's going to take me a couple months. And I want to sit down with a human being and I want to go step by step. Okay, if this happens, what do I do? Who do I write to? What do I do? Or either video or you know, video conference or face-to-face. I want to go step by step because I'm old school. I need to look at someone's face and see what they're telling me. I got to get a feeling. What else? Well, not much else is, you know, a lot of the videos positive. Thank you, everyone who is Real Change 1GW talking about how you can retire earlier. Thank you very much for the positive comments saying that my advice is real advice. My examples may not be for everyone. My examples may not be correct. I may be jumping around and not giving. I'm giving advice, not examples. Okay. I'm using myself as an example, but the information that may not be concise or clear. But what I'm doing and the advice I'm giving, the overall advice I'm giving, is what you should be doing for your situation. Okay. Yeah. Again, 99% positive comments on my comment page. I really appreciate that. But wow, this weekend I broke 2,230 today. My views are up 150%. You know, I'm so happy. On average, I'm used to getting, 400 views, 300 views a day. I'm getting, 400 views a day now. I'm really happy about that. I'm hoping that I can generate more positive viewers, people who are asking me questions, people who are interested in learning and sharing and helping me as well. I mean, that's the other thing, is I want to learn as well. Okay. So unless there's anything else, Alex, if you have any final questions, I'm going to kind of wrap it up. It's been an hour. I think that's enough for today. We talked about what it is that I want to accomplish. And with your help, with your support, we can accomplish that together. I think this community, this channel, I strongly think that if we work together, we can accomplish a lot. And it's like-minded people who get together and share their personal experiences, and then explore opportunities in real life, not scamming or get rich quick schemes or anything like that. Just, this is what you do. This is what I found. Can I do more? Yeah, I could do more. Can I do less? Yes, I could do less. But this is what I'm doing. And this is, if you follow me, this is what will happen, because I'm doing it live in front of your face. All right. So I want to give a big special thank you to Alex for joining. Lots of love, brother. Super thank you to Terry for his support. Just absolute great. Thank you to you guys. Please stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. A very special happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. To your mothers, I wish the best. Those that are here and no longer here, wish you love. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Learn to live life. Don't let life live you. And I will see you all on the other side. Thank you all. Good night.